The Navy diver is not a fighting man. He's a salvage expert. If something is lost, he finds it. If something is sunk, he brings it up. If something is on the way, he moves it. And if he's lucky, he dives young, 200 meters beneath the waves. Because that's the closest he will ever come to being a hero. Now one in the right mind, whoever won the job, or so they say. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Who would like to be a Navy diver? When your greatest glory is to die. Yet there was one man who wanted that more than anything else. His name, Paul Brashear. His determination and inspiration. His source of energy. His best ally. For those who have seen the movie or read the book, A Man of Honor, you might be familiar with his story. He was the first African American to become a master Navy diver in a wide world he burst in. I could tell you how many obstacles he had to overcome. I could tell you how he transformed enemies into allies. I could tell you how, after having lost his leg from an accident, he came back to serve with an artificial leg. I'm going to tell you something different. I want to tell you what I think his secret was. Because I don't believe people fail because they don't speak 5 languages, they don't have a master's degree, but they have terrible communication skills. People fail because at one particular point, they lose their energy. They can't keep going. They just quit. He was different. He had something different. His source of energy. When he was about to join the Navy, his father told him, "Son, don't ever come back. You go there and fight. And when things get difficult, and they will, you don't quit. You don't quit on me." And after that, he gave him a radio with 4 letters, freshly curved, ASNF. And Paul listened to that radio when he was in trouble, when he wanted to quit, with all the white men putting obstacles on his way, when he felt he couldn't keep going. Would you like to know what those letters stand for? A son never forgets. Because that radio had been giving him the energy not to quit. The radio reminded him the words of his father. That radio reminded him the purpose. And that's important when you're on a project. It's not about to start, it's also about to continue. Because we forget why we start things. G.K. Chesterton said, we need to be reminded more than we need to be instructed. And that's the key. That's the key to keep going. A source of energy is something that keeps reminding you of your purpose. Because what's the purpose of having a purpose if you forget about the purpose? Nothing. Some of you know that last year I ran around Lac Le Mans in 4 days, 180 kilometers, a marathon a day. And some people ask me, how could you do that? Well, I train a lot, that's true. But I had a source of energy. I knew things were going to get difficult. And I planned for it in advance. I asked my friends to send me their favorite song. And I created a playlist to listen to it on the way. I hated many of the songs. They were terrible. These guys haven't run for ages. I mean, no way. But they had a purpose. Those songs reminded me of my friends. of my family. They're reminding me of my purpose. When I was on the road, it clicked back. I wanted to quit. I said, okay, no. I had all these people behind me, and that's the source of energy. And Calvert had his source of energy. He had his radio, and he listened to his radio to remember the words of his father. And I had my radio too. I had my playlist, and I listened to it. You need to find your radio. You need to find your source of energy. If you listen to your radio, your life will play a better melody.